Dave, day one of your big road trip with the Big Ten Network crew. It's preseason football. You're here starting in Bloomington, watching the Hoosiers practice today. What are your big takeaways? What do you look for in an early preseason practice like this?
Well, I think you try to get a sense for personnel and who's winning position battles. I think quarterback is the obvious one when you come here. And then anytime there's a new coordinator, you always want to get a sense for, okay, how have things changed schematically and how's it looking when you put those pieces together. So I think those are the big things I've looked for. What's Tom Allen's defense look like, and how's the quarterback situation?
As you just generally look upon another Big Ten football season, Big Ten East specifically, where Indiana lies, and awaiting the schedule ahead, what's the big outlook on another Big Ten football season?
Well, really excited to see how the 9 conference games impacts the league. I mean, by definition, obviously, you're going to have 7 more teams with 1 more loss, right? So that'll be interesting to see. I'm excited in general. I mean, I think the league has a little bit of its swagger back, starting with Ohio State winning the national championship 2 years ago. A really good year last year with 6 different 10-win teams. It's something that had never happened before. So I think there's a lot of positive momentum in the league, and I'm anxious to just kind of see how it comes together.
Dave, back to this Indiana program, and specifically building off of last year with their first bowl appearance under Kevin Wilson, headed to the Pinstripe Bowl. How much do you see that affecting what this Indiana program is, and what a year even similar or continuing to build off of that for this season, where that would take this Indiana program?
Well, that becomes the challenge, right? So how do you make it a program that consistently makes bowl games? And that's the next step. But to consistently make bowl games, you have to make the first one. And so the fact they made one last year and got some momentum, and now Kevin's got a long-term contract, which I think helps a lot in terms of helping in recruiting and building a program and building continuity and everyone knowing that he's going to be here. So I think the pieces are in place, and now it's just a question of, can you perpetuate it and even make it better?
Dave, finally, as you embark on another journey through this bus trip in the preseason to see all 14 Big Ten football teams, just for the Big Ten Network, what does it do to just give you that much access, and just it's officially here, it's football season yet again?
It's huge for us. I mean, there's no excuse for us not knowing personnel on teams, not knowing anything that you should know in covering them. I mean, this is great to have this access, and I hope that fans appreciate that, hey, we're going to try to bring some knowledge that we're able to glean to them and be the most knowledgeable of anyone on our league. So from that point of view, it's great. As far as embarking on another year, this is the 10th year of BTN, which is just hard to believe. I mean, it boggles the mind, and it's always exciting. I mean, I measure time by the beginning of the football season. Now that's the beginning of my year, and it's neat to kind of be in that rhythm. And the league I grew up watching and have loved for years, it's fun to kind of be on the inside of it and try to bring it to fans.
Dave, we appreciate the time. Enjoy your trip.
All right, my pleasure.